All right, I think we're good.
So I came out there with.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna clap so I know when to start recording.
Sorry.
You got a little PTSD there? What's going on? Oh shit. You okay, dude?
Yeah. Don't worry about that.
No, I'm a little worried.
I'm kidding.
Well, guys, welcome to a Blunder podcast.
Oh, is that recorded?
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh, you should keep that in.
I think we're keeping it in. I think Vic Van Tran, my pal here, my okay?
Yeah, we're pals.
I guess we're pals. He apparently has PTSD. I don't know what war you've been in.
Yeah, that was new to me.
Giving flashbacks to a time you didn't even know.
know.
Wow. Anyway, what's up, dude? Thanks
What's
for
up,
coming. Welcome back. We're bussing. We had a great riff until I messed up the recording.
Yeah, we were talking about soulmates.
Yeah. So do you think you can be a soulmate? We're talking about how soulmates are like the ultimate connection.
Yeah.
Past like marriage,
Right.
Like in terms of like defining the relationship.
Yeah.
And you're asking if you can be a platonic soulmate.
Yeah, I think it's more likely that your soulmate is like a platonic friend.
Person. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the element of
Wow.
romance is taken out, so the only
It's
thing
less
that
messy.
exists is just your connection.
Right. And you're
Yeah.
just hanging out, chilling.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the
complete free
drama,
will.
right?
Yeah.
Hey, are we gonna have kids? Like that kind of thing.
So I believe in this.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you
So I think if you're in a
Wow, okay.
relationship, it's likely that your partner is not your soulmate.
wow.
You should tell her that.
Yeah. Or him. Or they, them, whoever. You know.
Yeah.
Do you think you have more than one soulmate? Then you can.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Pretty good question. Pretty good question.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think soulmate, doesn't that imply just one? Okay. Vic is drinking water with two hands. He's holding it with two hands, like a big bowl.
A soulmate. Nothing in the name explicitly implies that it is just one.
Yeah.
Well, except
Soulmates.
soul. I guess you only have one soul.
Yeah, but I feel like soulmate, if we're going into the nitty gritty of semantics, it means like your soul is connected to another person. But you can have that in my mind, you can have that for multiple people, right? Like you can't just, like, it doesn't matter. You know, yeah. Why can't you? Who's writing the rules?
Are we like stumbling into polyamory?
Yeah,
Is that
probably.
What this is?
Yeah, two straight cisgender
Yeah.
guys
Well,
discovering polyamory. Yeah.
poly seems like dating when you don't have a
Non-monogamy.
soul.
Okay. Okay.
That seems to be what that is.
Explain. Yeah.
Well, it seems to be one person who's cool with it, and then 5 people who are in love with that person,
Yeah.
but are not cool with it.
Is that what happens? Is that why like so many like polycules happen, where it's just like one person dating like 6 other people in one little house?
I feel like it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen it or been around it.
What is that? Is that like a tribalism thing? Like people are just like, yo, you're the leader. We all like you.
I guess so.
It's
Yeah.
so weird.
I don't know.
Not my vibe, guys. It sounds like too much work.
Maybe I'm a little old-fashioned, but I'm straight.
Marriage should be between a man and a woman. That's it.
A soul and a soul.
And a soul and a soul. No, I think so. Like I think some of my best friends are my soulmates.
Yeah.
No homo, but yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Like one guy, I mean, I may have talked to you about him. His name is Paul. He's one of my closest friends from high school. We just had the most interesting conversations, felt very close with him. Not attracted to him romantically, but like I just love talking to him. Talk to him forever.
This?
I think he does.
Yeah.
He's a monk now, so I'll never talk to him ever again. And that's a blunder on my end. I really fucked that one up, didn't I? Could have saved him. Didn't save him.
Whoa, he's a monk.
He's a straight up monk. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I bring him up a lot.
Sounds like a slur.
If you're my friend, I'm sorry you have to hear the story again. Yeah, he's a fucking
monk.
monk.
Get out of here, you monk.
Yeah.
Why'd
Get
you
out of
say
here. Off my lawn.
Wow, does he? I don't know anything about monks.
Really? Like at all? What is your conception of a monk?
They have a staff, and they don't talk, and
They have a staff.
yeah, and they've disappeared for
got
100
powers.
years.
They
They
live in,
can
like-
bend the air.
Yeah, okay. And they're the chosen one.
Yeah. And when the 4 nations needed the
Yeah,
most,
and
they
most
disappeared.
right? And then 2 people from the Water Nation.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've seen it.
I've seen parts of bits and pieces.
Mhm.
What is that? Dragon Ball Z? What are we talking about right
You
now?
got it. You hit it on the head.
No, we were just talking about that Avatar. You're excited for the Avatar? It seems like you're pretty excited.
Looks good.
You brought it up twice. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. No, I mean, it looks like a good live action adaptation. I didn't like the One Piece
live action.
Yeah,
Really,
I don't like live action at all.
That's
really.
fair.
It just looks like corny,
garbage,
like kind of cheap.
Yeah. Wait, so Avatar is your conception of a monk? That's literally what you think of a monk. I guess aesthetically, kind of like an Eastern Buddhist monk, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think they definitely modeled the character.
What other types of monks are there?
There's like Catholic monks. There's
what?
Yeah, there's like hermits who are technically, I guess you can consider them to be monks.
Catholic monks?
Yeah, Catholic monk. You never heard of this?
No, I'm Catholic. I've never heard of this.
You're being for real right now.
I'm serious.
Okay, I don't want to be like patronizing and be like, okay, so a monk. Okay, so I don't want to mansplain. Is what I'm trying to say.
Monksplain to me.
So monks basically are these people who decide to live a devout life in usually isolation, and they basically take vows of obedience and silence, and they call it poverty because they give up everything.
Poverty.
A vow of poverty. This is like Catholic stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
I think there are different kinds of monks. Like the Buddhist monk, a lot of Buddhist monks are more social. Like you'll see them out and about in the world and like they're kind of like Buddhist monks are like priests more so, right? But like a Catholic monk, like there's a spectrum of how social they are. Mm-hmm. But the most chill side of the spectrum, most monks live in a monastery. And they live together, and they are shut off from the outside world.
And that's the most chill.
This is the most chill, right?
Wow.
They get to talk maybe once a day for 30 minutes with each other.
Wow.
That's it. And they spend the rest of their lives just praying. And like they work on a farm because they need to like sustain themselves. So they make food for themselves and like they cook together and stuff.
But they only have to talk 30 minutes a day?
Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
Pretty enticing.
You'd be a good monk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This could work.
Yeah?
Let's do a 30-minute podcast.
The other 30 minutes just sit here in silence.
That's not too different from my life now. I come here, I talk for a few minutes, and I don't say anything.
Yeah, then you go the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I love running this study.
I'm one of those podcast monks. Wow.
You should do that. A podcast, a monk. It's called Monkhood, and you just sit here and stare at the camera and then pray.
Monkcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he became a monk, and so I cannot talk to him anymore because he's shut off.
Because he doesn't talk.
Well, he can talk, but he just he is busy living a monkhood.
Oh, sorry, man, my minutes are up.
Literally, yeah. He was like, he's in one of the more progressive monk places, and he's like, you can come visit, but like I can only see you for like 30 minutes a day, and like you can use it as a retreat.
Sounds like a good deal. Sounds like a nice. Nice
Dude,
life.
You would go crazy. I don't think you would survive monkhood.
You think they have like a timer that goes off at 30 minutes?
For sure.
It's like, oh, sorry, gotta
go. Zip. Yeah. Throw away the key. They're joking around like that.
We'll pick this up tomorrow. Yeah. Like the end of therapy. I've never been, but I assume.
Yeah, we could tell.
Sorry, your time's up. Wow.
Yeah. I was looking at my old tweets, and I had one that was like, I love therapy because it's such a hard out that I'll be like, yeah, I want to kill my dad. Oh, it's 7:15. Come back next week and you'll find out more. And she's like, all right, I guess I have to tune in. That's like literally how it is. Like you'll just be talking and one of you guys have to be like kind of wrapping it up. Be like, all right, it's like, I got to go do stuff. Like I have shit. You only paid, if you want another session, you have to pay another $100, you know?
The only reference that I have for therapy is Joe DeRosa has this joke about getting a lap dance and how like the ending is so abrupt. It's like the end of therapy. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you loved me.
Yeah. I paid a lot of money for you to be obsessed, and they're out. Right. Anyway, I can't believe you didn't know what a monk was. It's kind of crazy.
I don't think most people
don't know what a monk is
in depth. Like I think I'm
normal.
I'm
the weird one.
Most people aren't best friends with a monk.
Well, he's a monk. He was not a monk in high school.
Children's movie that you're living. My best friend's a monk who's a mouse.
A mouse?
A monk mouse.
A mouse? What is this, Ratatouille? Yeah. Kind of how it is, actually. The rat doesn't talk to the guy. Wow.
Monks are rats.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, they also wear like robes out and about.
I knew that.
Okay, so you do know what a monk was.
Yeah, they wear robes. They fly around on their bison.
They're bison, yeah. They have a big fan. And they fly. Yeah. Momo and what's the big bison's name?
Oh, I don't remember.
I literally just watched a trailer yesterday. Ang. No, that's the guy's name.
That's the guy, yeah.
Zuko. Start naming things. Anyway.
Whatever. Yip,
baby.
No, that's what he says to make it fly.
Yeah.
I forgot what the name is.
I've never finished the show, so it doesn't matter. That's
good.
That's a blunder in my head.
That is a blunder on your end.
Yeah, should we get into the blunders? Should we get into them?
Yeah, man. How'd you fuck up your life?
Okay, I have two small ones. One has to do with you.
What?
I can say that for after.
Am I a stain on your life?
No. I fucked up, and I was embarrassed a little bit. I was a little embarrassed, and I have a lot of these moments. Like the example I'll give, I have a lot of these throughout my life. But I have another small one I'd like to talk about that's been on my mind for a long time. And so
it's a ribbon on your mind.
it's fucking ribbed for her pleasure in my mind. It's whenever I hang out with my girlfriend, like I got baggage. It's ribbed for your pleasure though. This baggage.
Yeah.
So I was in Austin, Texas to do some shows. All right. And the story. Okay, I guess I was doing a show. It was a kink sex show, stand-up kink sex show.
I was supposed to do that show.
Are you perverts at Creek in the Cave?
Yeah, I had to pull out.
Nice.
And then I found out what the show was afterwards. Yeah. But go on. Sorry,
right. So, do you know what your halftime? So, I guess to explain the show, it's a stand-up show, and then in the halftime, there's like a halftime show where kink performers come out and do something kinky.
I did not know that.
You don't know what your kink was? Your kink performance? You don't know.
Do I know what that is?
Do you know what it was for your
show?
No. Okay, so every month they do like a different kink performance, right?
Okay.
And I going in knew that they did this, and one of the shows
because I warned you.
No, I don't think you warned me, or did you warn me?
I DM'd you.
Maybe you and Josh Lampley, a friend of the pod, I don't think he's ever heard this pod, but he said when he went to I think watch or do the show, he was like. Yeah, one person took a saline enema and then shat on another kink performer.
Yes, I heard this.
Yes, yeah. Literally shat on like the face. They had to put a tarp down.
Face?
I think just like all over. It's a saline enema.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna get on the face. Yeah,
it's everywhere, right?
Wow.
So that was one of the performances. Apparently they've had like sex on stage and shit. Like it's a pretty X-rated show. I was gonna say R-rated. This is past R.
Yeah, shitting on the face.
This is like the soulmates of kink shows. Anyway, so mine was. This is not related to my blunder, but it's kind of interesting. Mine was butt plug tug of war. So they stuck butt plugs. Two people got on all fours, stuck butt plugs up their ass. And then I had to they actually asked me and another guy to ref the thing. We had to count down like 3, 2, 1. And then whoever's butt plug, they pulled, and whoever's butt plug fell out first lost.
Wow.
Yeah, it sounds crazy, but honestly, like.
Did you get an Instagram clip?
No phones were allowed. But let's just say I heckled them pretty hard.
Yeah?
I was like, ew, you should be ashamed of this kink.
Did you really? That's really funny.
No. Wow. I was trying to like. So they're two refs, I guess, and so I was trying to hype up one person, and then the other person was trying to help the other person. Yeah, so it was like, come on, like this is my team, you know, come on. Their name was Jupiter, like Jupiter, you got this, you know, you got this.
Wow.
But Jupiter lost twice, so
because Jupiter's gravitational pull
not strong enough for Saturn's. Is that the bigger one? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, so this is the idea of the show, right? And then it was also a competition show for the stand-ups who did the show. And you had to prove how kinky you were. And if you had the kinkiest story or whatever, you got a dildo or something. Or whatever.
Wow, you got one of the butt plugs.
Right. And I don't have a lot of kinky. Are you staring at this? At the video?
Yeah.
Should I turn it off? Here, I'll just dim it. Anyway, sorry for noticing. I'm like, this guy's not making eye contact with me.
Oh yeah, that's also just the autism.
Yeah, the tism's coming through.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, we got distracted a little behind the scenes stuff, but
also, this is an intense story to be making eye contact for. Okay, sorry, I'm not longingly staring into your soul. as you tell me about butt plug tug of war.
I do feel bad for calling you out. I feel like I shouldn't have done that.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
We're all messing up here.
We'll dissect this on the next episode
in a week. Anyway, so my story here. I'll stop making eye contact. I'll start this light. So I didn't have a lot of kinky stories, but there's one story that has stuck in my mind for a long time. Okay, I don't know if this is a blunder or a mess up or a flop. It's a little bit of a flop. All right. So I was in my room a few years ago, and I was jerking off. Okay.
Here we go.
And I ejaculated into a tissue. Okay, as one does.
Yeah.
Right. You know, clean up. I'm very clean. I try to keep a clean thing. But I will say, sperm is clean. All right, sperm's very clean. It has to be clean. Those are kids traveling through your dick, and they need to survive. So it has to be clean. Anyway, no, that's a whole other pod. Anyway, I jerked off into a tissue. And then I was very sleepy, so I fell asleep. Okay. And the tissue was in my hand, and it rolled off my hand. Okay. Onto the floor.
So you like came and then passed out immediately.
Oh yeah, dude.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Has that ever happened to you? Happens to me all the time.
I have that urge. I want to
wake up. Wake up. Slap yourself with the jizz hand. Oh my god. So anyway, it slid out of my hand and then it hit the ground, and then I woke up like a few hours later and I look at the tissue. And there are a bunch of ants eating the tissue. They're just eating my cum.
What the hell?
Yeah, pretty chill, right? Pretty chill. And so then I just like scooped it all up.
What's your blood sugar?
Probably pretty high. Probably pretty high.
Wow.
Or I got that good cum, baby. It's such a well balanced cum. Amazing.
Wow. Yeah. Ants in your room? Who were you living with at the time?
It was me and two other roommates, and we all shared one room. No, I'm kidding. we all shared one bed, Willy Wonka grandpa style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually in
That's
the middle.
How you get a golden ticket. You have sweet candy cum.
Yeah. Apparently, I don't know. I guess I had pretty sweet cum. I don't know. I still do have a pretty big sweet tooth, so. It may have been it, folks. Wow. Yeah, but then I just cleaned it up, and
What happened to all the ants? They have babies.
I think they're just chilling. They're having my kids.
They brought it back to the queen.
They did, and it was really weird because now there's art ant hybrids running around New York City now.
It's only one letter off.
Yeah. Ant Kai.
Ant Kai, yeah.
But yeah, that happened to me. That was my story. I didn't win the dildo, but then I was checking out the dildo after because someone else won, and I was like, "This is a shitty dildo." Yeah, it's like a cheap, like sticky, like kind of like really bouncy dildo. Did not seem like it would be fun to put up anything, you know.
Maybe on like a wall. I mean, it's a trophy.
Right. So I guess it's more of a bad circumstance or a flop. Like it felt like a low in terms of like jerking off. I don't know why, but just to see other animals eat your cum. You're like, what am I doing with my life? Even though like I didn't.
Hello, that's for humans. That's for my soulmates.
That was my rock bottom, I think. I was like, I checked myself into a rehab immediately.
My cum's too sweet.
Yeah, it was a cum therapy. They made me stop eating sweets forever. But yeah, it was a funny thing that burned into my brain. I'm like, that's such a weird image. You know?
You have that vibe. If I had to guess,
okay.
If I had to guess the sugar content of your semen,
I
would
high.
Go sweeter.
I've done a cum study before recently.
Yeah,
I'm not even kidding. Yeah.
What did you study?
There's a comic who used to work in a cum lab, like sperm lab.
That's what it's called. That's the scientific.
Yeah, it stands for like certified urologist medical or something. No, I'm kidding.
No. That's pretty good.
Cum lab, yeah. But I will say I did it. I got $75 to jizz into a cup.
Wow.
And you also get your semen. The study was to see the effects of pesticide on fertility in men.
Wow.
So like I used to eat a lot of fruit and like not wash them. And so I ate a lot of pesticides in my life.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, my cum's going to be so fucked. But anyway, I took it.
But insects love your cum.
They love my cum. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Well, anyway, that's actually connected because they found out my cum, great cum. Great ratio of sperm to fluid or whatever.
Wow.
And the sperm had pretty healthy swimming.
That's great.
So I had pretty good cum. And I think pesticides have no effect on cum.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can keep eating it.
You can keep eating pesticides.
keep
just drinking it. Yeah.
All right, great. And
it's like apple cider vinegar.
No negative effect on my children.
On your children, right. Who cares, you know? So yeah, I got $75 to do that and got my cum analyzed, and so I think animals just like my cum. All right.
Yeah. Wow.
Pretty impressive on my end.
I'm impressed.
Thanks, dude. But yeah, that was a weird thing that's burned in my mind, and I like telling that story because I think it's kind of weird. It's kind of a weird time.
A little crude.
A little crass. And then, second story kind of involves you. All right. We saw each other recently.
Still involve your
my cum. Yeah.
Fluids. Yeah.
Yeah. I woke up and Victor was eating my cum.
I got a bit of a sweet tooth. What can I say?
It's like I need to go to therapy. No, okay. So we were at your show. I was at your show, Victor. Okay, and
Ashton Womack show.
Ashton Womack. You're opening for Ashton for the New York Comedy Fest. He's doing like you did an hour or something, right? Or like 45 or something.
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't matter. But because I didn't go here there to see him. Sorry, Ashton. I went to see my boy
Jeffrey Asmus.
Jeffrey Asmus and Sereni. Yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's music playing. Do you know where I'm going with this?
Okay.
Yeah, there's music playing, right? And then there was like a sound of like a beep, like it sounded like someone was getting like an email or like a Bluetooth thing. And then I was like, whoa, what was that? And then you were behind me, and then you were like, you know what it was? Ashton doesn't have Spotify Premium. And I was like, what? Are you serious? Mm-hmm. And then he was like, yeah, those are the ads. And I was like, oh my God, that's so crazy.
I didn't say it like that.
Okay,
like,
no, I know.
Maliciously.
No, not like maliciously, but
yeah.
It was clearly a joke. And then I didn't get the joke. And I was like, oh, you're joking. And I felt like a real fool. I felt like
I was not joking. Like literally right before you sat
serious?
down, me and Asher were talking about how he doesn't have
okay,
Spotify.
Yeah. This wasn't a joke? You weren't joking?
No, I said it very matter-of-factly. That's why I was surprised when you did the act out like I'm like a demon.
No, you weren't a demon. I felt like I was just embarrassed for not getting the joke.
Because you said it like I was like.
No. No. You didn't fuck up. I fucked up because I didn't get it. But now I'm realizing.
There's nothing to get.
I know. Wow, this changes everything. Because I literally was like, oh, yeah, he was making a joke, but I didn't get it because I'm an idiot. And now I feel embarrassed.
No, this was the conversation. You said, hey, what's that ad? And I said, no, it's an ad. That was the conversation.
But then you laughed it off, and I was like, oh, he was joking. Okay, I'm dumb. I didn't get it.
Well, then maybe that was my mistake. Maybe I shouldn't have.
I don't know. You didn't know. I don't think you messed up. I think I messed up here. You didn't mess up here.
Funny. I'm very glad that we cleared the air.
Yes, because I was like, I'm such an idiot.
That was very telling of who you are.
Yeah, I'm very embarrassed. Because this happens a lot to me where I don't get a joke, and I'm like, what? And then a moment, like, they clearly were joking, and they realized I didn't get the joke, and I'm like, man, I'm so embarrassed. I'm dumb. You know?
I think that happens to everybody. I think you're the
That's what I'm saying.
But you're the only person who I think really, like, dwells on it.
Yeah, because I'm insecure about people knowing what I know, or me knowing what I know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm dumb, and it comes out sometimes because I am dumb, and I'm insecure. I'm insecure about it.
No, you're not dumb.
Okay, thanks, dude. I'm not fishing for a compliment, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel really stupid. You know?
Okay, well maybe you are.
This is why I love this pod. It's honest. This is the best podcast in the world. I'm glad I brought this up.
I don't even.
I debated about bringing it up. I was like, well, it's kind of a stupid moment.
That was such a blip in my memory. I don't even.
Which is, I think that's, for most people, that is what happens. Like, one person will just be like, oh, I really fucked up, and the other person doesn't even think about it at all. You know?
Oh, wow.
That's so funny.
That is funny.
In my mind,
I'm sure that happens to everybody. Those are,
that's so funny.
Our biggest blunders are probably just to ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny how a little
what
bit.
What a stupid thing to be worried about.
It's funny how a little insecurity goes a long ways. God, I really fucked up. Idiot. And then realizing, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm actually a good boy.
That's so funny.
Damn, yeah. I really was like, damn, I didn't get that joke.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Well, here, I'll give you a real problem.
Okay. Yeah. What's your real problem?
I went to the doctor for the first time in like maybe a decade.
Wow. Okay.
This year, like for an annual checkup.
What compelled you to do this?
I had a little bit of a tummy ache.
Okay.
And so I called into work. And they just told me to take the day off. And so I was like, all right, I might as well make the day out of it. So I went to the doctor.
That story's pretty funny too. The blunder of your calling into work. I don't know if you want to talk about that as well.
Well, yeah, I had like a stomach ache.
Yeah.
So I called. I probably like it was like annoying.
Yeah.
But it wasn't comfortable. I could have gone to work. But I was like, it'd be easier if I just work from home.
But you're really pushing it.
So I was like, I'm not feeling good. Can I work at home? And they were like, we prefer you not to work when you're PTO less than 100%.
Yeah.
And which I appreciate,
No. That's them making sure you take all your vacation days. So you don't take more vacation days.
Yeah.
Fuck them, dude. But they know what they're doing.
No, I think they're great. I need this job. They're all wonderful people.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I ended up using a PTO day. I was like, all right, I'll go see a doctor and see what's up. So I went for like an annual checkup.
Nice.
And it turns out I may have like pre-diabetes.
Wow. Yeah. You know what's funny? We were talking before the show, and you're like, I went to the doctor. Turns out everything's okay. What the hell did I go to the doctor for?
Yeah. Because I went, and I felt like, well, this is a colossal waste of time.
What a waste of money.
Because I was sitting in the waiting room, and then like they were asking me all these questions. They took like my blood pressure, and then they checked my heart, and all this. And they were like, I mean, you're healthy, your heart's good. Like, do you have any pains or any reason for being here? And I was like, no.
You're like, my tummy hurts.
Yeah, I didn't even bring that up.
Yeah, you should have. But
and so, and they're like,
was your tummy hurting when you're at the doctor?
No, it kind of went away.
Went away, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as I used that PTO day, I was like, all right, pain's gone.
Yeah. Feel better now.
But,
time to go do stuff.
Yeah, and then they were like, well, all right, dude. I mean, do you want us to like take your blood or something?
Or something?
I was like, I guess. I'm here. And so they took my blood.
The world's laziest doctor, I guess, if you want me to.
And then so that was that. And then on Friday, I got my report in like an email, and I was looking it up, and then my the number next to my blood sugar
levels,
hard to say, was like red.
Whoa!
And then they had like an index, and so like my number was like in the pre-diabetes range.
Wow!
I was like,
Was it like how far into it? Or is it like barely into it, or like?
So I think I don't know what that number means, but I think it was like a 6, and I think like the pre-diabetes range was like 5 to 7. So it was like right smack down in the middle of pre-diabetes.
Wait, do you eat a lot of sweet? I can't see.
I don't eat sweets. I don't have a sweet tooth. I eat a lot of carbs and like red meat and like processed.
It's
foods.
probably just carbs.
Yeah,
probably the carbs. Like, do you eat like a rice and noodles? A lot of those.
Whoa, what the hell, dude?
Are those not carbs?
I'm just kidding.
All right, sorry, let me rephrase. Do you eat a lot of banh mi's? Maybe some pho?
Well, yeah, of course.
Vietnamese coffees, dude?
Yeah, so like I guess I had pre-diabetes, and then for the rest of the day, I didn't change a thing. I just kept doing what I do.
Wait, no, do you actually eat a lot? Like, how many carbs do you think you eat, like, a day or
I actually try to mitigate it.
Okay.
So I thought I was doing good.
Where are your carbs coming from?
Here's the thing.
Okay.
And here's where the blunder came. Is, like, I got the report back. I was worried about it for a day.
Right.
And then I realized, like, 30 minutes before I got my blood drawn, I ate a bagel.
Oh,
like a whole-ass bagel.
It probably spiked, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably spiked. And I had, like, a horchata latte. Okay. So I just had, like, a fistful of carbs and then a fistful of sugar.
Right.
And then I went and got my blood drawn.
It's bad.
And so it's probably that.
Yeah, probably. Oh, so you think you're probably fine?
I'm probably fine. I have to call them, but I'm probably fine.
That's a little alarming though. I don't want diabetes ever. That's like one of my biggest fears.
Diabetes?
Oh, for sure. That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Right? You can like lose limbs. It's like the slow killer.
Yeah, if you let it get real bad.
Yeah, of course. And people.
But prediabetes, I think, is reversible.
Oh, for sure. Even I think diabetes is pretty manageable. Yeah. Like even if you have, it's just like how bad it gets. Mm-hmm. But it's just like, dude, that shit's so scary. I don't know. I think about it and I kind of freak out. It kind of makes me panic a little bit.
I think on the spectrum of diseases, I think it's one of the less scary ones.
Really?
Yeah, I think rabies is pretty bad.
Yeah, but it's like so rare. It's so hard to get rabies.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people have diabetes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Some people have some people in my family, it feels like they have rabies. You know how freaking nasty they are. You know what I mean? How freaking
frothing
racist
at the mouth.
Yeah. Oh, I hate those blacks. That's what they say. That's what they say. I don't say that.
Yeah, probably the rabies.
Yeah, I think they got bit by a feral animal. That's why they say these things.
Yeah. No, but honestly, like the moment where I thought I had prediabetes, that brief window.
Yeah.
It was kind of like comforting. Because it's like, okay, that's why I feel this way.
Yeah. Oh, because it's the
because when I was telling like the doctor that like I felt fine, like I don't have any like major problems, like health problems.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, well then you're probably fine. And I was like, well, why do I like feel?
What's the point of?
Why do I feel awful? And he was like, oh, you're probably just depressed.
Okay.
Yeah, and so it's like, I got like my personality got diagnosed. But now, luckily, it's just my blood.
Wait, so you went into the doctor. You told him that you felt depressed.
No, actually, I lied. I know I keep changing the story, but he mentioned depression. I was like, maybe. And he goes, do you ever like suffer from anxiety or depression?
Nah.
Yeah, I was like, nah. I mean, like,
you come off as cool.
I guess.
What the hell is that?
But like, I don't know.
And you like did this? Made you flinch.
Do you tell people that you're like depressed?
I think if I had depression, I would say that. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't really. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't have like chronic depression.
Sorry. I don't know if I am. So like,
it
would be presumptuous to be like, yes.
Well, what are the symptoms of depression?
I said not any more than like the next guy.
Yeah. Well, okay.
I said a reasonable amount.
Right.
Yeah, which I think is a good answer.
This is why therapy is good, because you can like figure this stuff out. Like it's hard to gauge where you are compared to everyone else if you don't talk to a professional who also has talked to a lot of people who have a sample size of like, oh no, you fit right here compared to everyone else. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm saying in general, the royal you, it's good to, if you are curious.
Yeah. The royal me. That guy doesn't have depression. That guy's living a nice royal life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a villa
with
in
a
Italy.
corgi.
A corgi, okay.
Yeah.
That's your go-to dog, corgi?
I just thought of the queen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the English royal dog.
They all got put down.
Wow, okay, now it's sad. Do they actually?
I don't know if that's true.
Because she died? Oh, okay. Maybe that was like her will, like bury me with all my corgis. That'd be so dark.
Yeah, that sounds like a 2 Chainz song.
Bury me inside a jewelry store, yeah. A Gucci store. I love that song.
Yeah. All I want for my birthday is a big booty dog.
Yeah. They do have big booties.
They do, and they
funny.
wiggle.
Yeah, they wiggle. They jiggle.
Yeah.
They got me going. Sometimes I see a little corgi video at work. I'm like, I can't be watching this.
My sweet cum is building up in my grapefruit nutsack.
Dude, this is the 9 a.m. stand-up meeting. I can't be getting hard during a 9 a.m. about to speak. Yeah, well, nothing much going on my end. Anyway, I hope you're healthy. I hope you're feeling okay.
Yeah, my blood sugar is a little high, so
yeah,
I got to keep that cum away from me. I'll stop going back to that.
I wish there was a way to check blood sugar like all the time instead of taking blood. That'd be really easy. That'd be nice, because then you can like really have an idea of how much blood sugar you have. You know what I mean? Because like you said, like you ate something and it spiked.
Oh.
Well, I wish I could just be like, take a breathalyzer and be like, oh, you have this much sugar in your blood right now on a normal day, like right now. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
without having to draw blood.
Right. But it's so connected to blood that you can't really do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you might actually be pre-diabetic.
Well, it remains to be seen. Maybe I just won't call him back. Just ghost him.
Yeah. Do you think if you got diabetes, you would change your lifestyle?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably like lose a leg.
That's the lifestyle choice you decided?
Yeah.
Start just chopping limbs off?
Yeah.
God, that sounds terrible. I know a person who got diabetes and chopped both legs off, and they are just... They didn't even get...
Living it up.
They literally have like... they're like half a body, all right? And they just have like... I'm not even kidding.
Like
this
their legs?
crazy.
They cut off their legs?
Their whole... Like from like...
Not their feet?
Literally their legs. Like I remember seeing this picture recently because one of them like graduated grad school, and then like it was like their parent, their dad or something, and they were like... They took a graduation photo, and their dad was just like super short with like... I don't even know how to describe it. They had like... They look like mini skis. I'm not even kidding. This is like what they had.
Like
a little ski. What are those called? Blades?
But the blades are the things that they hold.
No, the literal. I think they had both. So they're like, I'm not even kidding. It was just like, holy shit, diabetes will do this to you. Like, it was a crazy thing to see.
Wow.
Yeah. I was like, I do not want diabetes ever in my life. And also, my cousin has diabetes, and he like cut his leg on a piece of glass and like got real infected and shit. And to treat it, instead of going to the doctor, he just went vegan.
And how's that working for him?
Not great. I think his foot is slowly going. Is that gross? It just like
okay, I'll call the doctor back. I'll call the doctor back.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Diabetes is so fucking scary. I don't want it at all. Because my feet get banged up, baby. You know, it's all that soccer.
Wow. So yeah, I'll update you.
I'd be so sad if you got diabetes.
Why? Just pre-diabetes.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm saying if you got real diabetes, I'd be like, damn. Because then I'd feel like we'd have to change your whole diet. I'll be your caretaker.
Yeah, no more rice and noodles.
Yeah. No more pho.
Yeah.
Made some pho. Didn't even invite me to get some. Wow.
Yeah, next week I'll make it again.
Actually, do you want to make it like every week?
No, I just want to make it for like Thanksgiving. I was thinking about making a turkey, but I was like, turkey's so everybody's gonna eat so much turkey that week.
Right. Is turkey pho a thing? Is that a thing?
It probably
doesn't sound bad.
It doesn't sound good. Yeah.
Turkey's pretty flavorless, but it's like healthy, right?
Is it? I don't know.
Did you ever grow up eating turkey?
Yeah, I mean, like for Thanksgiving and just in general.
So you guys celebrated Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
You like had a turkey and like had American Thanksgiving food?
Yes, and we slaughtered indigenous people. Yeah, I used to celebrate.
Yeah, and they saw you and they're like, "You guys aren't even white." And you guys are like, you just slice them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's sad. See, my family a little more progressive. We don't partake in racist
the
holidays.
ties,
the ties, and the Chinese are like, this shit is fucked up. We're much better than this.
Are you Chinese?
Yeah. So actually, my dad's from Shanghai, and then my mom's parents are actually from China. They immigrated to Thailand, so I'm technically 100% Chinese.
Whoa! Wow.
Technically.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but my mom's born and raised in Thailand, and so she has a very Thai sensibilities. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Roots culturally, like she won't shut the hell up. It's very Thai.
She's very loud.
Yeah, she's a little. I mean, louder than Like Thai people are very like not submissive. Like Yeah, they're very warm people, but they're very like, well, here, blah, you know what I mean?
I like that.
But like Chinese people, Japanese people, Koreans are more like, ooh, well, you know, they're like, oh, I can't speak up, you know? Is that racist to do? I didn't do an accent, so. No! Wow. Do your dad doing an offensive joke.
Fucker.
That's your dad, right?
Yeah. That's him.
Not some Mexican. It's his Vietnamese dad.
Yeah. Lots of commonality.
That's funny. But yeah, how'd you feel about the show, the one that we saw you at? I
felt fine. I mean, I was up first.
Yeah.
There wasn't really like an opener, so I kind of opened
it up. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I did a little bit better.
Sure.
But I got some pops. I got some new stuff that hit.
People were there for you. You know what I mean? People were like, I'm rooting for you kind of thing. Like, I'm here for you.
Yeah. But I know you're always measuring your own material based on, like, the best that it's ever done.
Yes.
You know?
And also, like, everyone else on the lineup, like, man, I should have done as good as that guy, you know?
Yeah. But then again, I did go up first. And whatever. I was happy with it.
Yeah.
Nice. But I did wish it went better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you telling me you didn't think about the Spotify thing like at all?
It didn't come up. I'm so surprised that it went out because you built it up before the podcast.
I know.
Like, it actually involves you. Like,
no, not like a bad way. Again,
did he find out one of the many ways I've
you didn't mess up?
Stabbed him in the back.
You didn't mess up. I was the one who fucked up here. I was the one who messed up here.
Because your fuck up is thinking that was a fuck up. That's like nothing.
I know. This is my issue.
Yeah.
Sometimes you live rent free in my head, Vic.
Yeah, your problems are weightless and inconsequential.
I will say it is nice
and your existence has very little presence.
Yeah. Damn. Wait, so that was actually his phone and
I think it was his phone.
That's so funny. Mm-hmm. Damn. Just buy Spotify Premium. It's not that expensive.
It's not even that funny.
Come on, Ashton, just buy. Wait, was that a joke? I don't know. I'm now in my head. Is that real?
Sorry.
Is that a joke? I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I find myself like wondering if that was a joke or not a lot. You know? I feel a little desensitized. Not desensitized, but I feel like I'm like
sensitive.
Maybe. I don't know. How did you feel similarly? No, you always get.
No, I feel very numb. I feel the opposite. Sometimes I feel too
jokey.
Yeah, unattached. Is that a word?
Detached.
Detached. Yeah. It's probably a word.
Just say whatever.
Yeah, too detached. Detached is the word I was looking for.
Yeah. You just don't give a fuck.
I don't even. Yeah, did I get the wrong word? Who cares? Who cares? There's so many words. I could have picked any of them.
Do you think you're a people pleaser?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny that you feel that way, but you feel also detached at everything you say. See, I caught your ass. I caught your damn ass, dude. Yeah. How do you rebuttal this?
I don't know. I guess it depends on who it is. Is it
the
a
context
person that I acknowledge?
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah.
That you care about it at all.
At all.
If they live or die as a human being. That's fun.
You know what? I don't really know what I'm saying anymore.
All right, I think we should go to our Today I Fucked Up Reddit thing, right? Is that a good transition?
I think so.
Any other thoughts on being pre-diabetic, you disgusting fuck?
I might not even be pre-diabetic. I'm talking a lot of shit. This is stolen valor.
I hope you lose your
diabetes. I may or may not have diabetes.
I hope you lose your head, dude. Is that a thing? You know how you like, I guess it's all about circulation, right? Blood circulation. So like your legs don't get circulation that well.
And that's why you got to cut your feet off.
And then become vegan, and that'll save you. Okay. Enough diabetes talk. Let's go to our.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What's up? You have one more thing?
No.
This is a loose pod. We don't have to stop talking about diabetes unless you want to.
No, I was gonna talk about carrots, but that was gonna go nowhere. So let's go.
Dude, stop blundering on the pod. Focus up.
Yeah.
Okay, today's Reddit, Today I Fucked Up, is Today I Fucked Up by trying to be cool on my first day of college.
Of course.
Victor, you and I both went to college. We're educated boys. We know some stuff here and there. What'd you major in?
Words. No, I majored in political science. I don't know. I don't know anything about
polyamorous science. This shit's all made up, dude.
Yeah, it's when you can't really commit to a science. Yeah. What'd you major in?
Physics.
See, that's the thing. He's like, you're an actual smart guy.
No,
I'm like
not,
a dumb
dude.
guy. That's why you're worried about being smart, and I'm not.
Well, it's because I'm insecure about it, or that's not why. I feel like I'm dumb. I'm not. I didn't.
Your
do
circle
well.
of friends is much smarter.
I don't think they. Oh well, actually, they're actually pretty smart.
Yeah.
Compared to me. Okay. All right.
I thought you were going to disagree. But
no,
go
they are
on.
smart.
Go
yeah,
on.
my friend's Vic Van Tran is a smart guy. Ooh, saved it. Okay, here we go.
Nice.
Today I fucked up trying to be cool in college. Okay, so the story is, I'm assuming this is a man. It could be a woman, but it doesn't really
What's
matter.
the username?
Spicy ramen. Yes, you can really look up the story. We are telling the truth. Okay, so spicy ramen. They said this happened 6 years ago, and apparently his cousin was going to go to college and was asking for advice, and then it triggered the story in his brain. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So in high school, this guy was a pretty bland dude, kind of a boring guy, didn't do much, it was in maybe one club, but didn't really play any sports.
Invisible.
Kind of an invisible guy, all right? Couldn't be me. I was seen, people loved me.
You were heard.
I was heard. Homecoming king.
Were you?
No, I was not.
Oh.
I will say though, so I went to an all boys high school, and every time we had prom king, we'd always vote for kind of the weird one, the weird person, kind of like the loser.
That'd be funny if
the
they
one
had,
we bowl. It's like a Carrie moment.
Like
it was bad.
If they had like a prom king and like a prom queen at like an all boys school.
I mean, I think whoever their date was the prom queen.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, because we're heteronormative.
Oh, girls were allowed.
Girls were, barely.
Dances?
Yeah.
Wow.
They had to check. But
you went to like a Christian. You went to like a Catholic.
I went to
school.
a Catholic school. Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, okay, so pretty boring dude, normal guy, and then he's like, all right, I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna fucking live it up. I'm gonna be a new me. I'm gonna be exciting. I'm gonna be cool. And And that's what he decided to do, okay? First day of college, there's like an orientation thing and like an auditorium, all right? So he goes to it, and he's like, cool, I'm going to meet some people. Life's good. We're all chilling. And while he was waiting for the event to start, some music started playing, okay? And people started dancing. They got him started dancing. Just like, people were like, oh, this is fun. Like, we're here first day of college. We're having fun, right? And this guy, some people, in the audience went on stage and started dancing on stage, all right? So this guy's like, yo, this is sick. College is sick. I can finally break out of my shell. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna join them and dance on stage. So he runs up on stage, and then he's dancing. He's having an amazing time. This guy's fucking killing it. He's coming out of his shell. He's having a Mariposa moment. All right, he was really metamorphosizing. And then he looks around and he realizes, oh, people are getting synchronized. Why is everyone so synchronized? And then he realized everybody's synchronized. Boom. He's in the middle of a flash dance on stage. Flash mob. Everyone's dancing, and he doesn't know the choreography. He's on stage. He's awkwardly there. He gets so embarrassed. He sprints off stage, sprints all the way to his dorm room, and then hides for the rest of the day.
Wow, what a loser.
Yeah,
that's what we. That's
mid yawn. What a loser.
Yeah, sorry, you really can't be yawning on
boring. Podcast. Yeah, Vic, how do you really feel about it, buddy? Boring. No, that's amazing. I love that story. I feel like it's a very college story.
It is, know what I mean? And very endearing.
Yeah, endearing, but also like, if I saw that as a freshman, I'd be like, wow, that was so cringe.
You think so? Like if you saw that, like would you make fun of that guy?
I would not.
I would laugh. I would think it'd be funny.
Yeah, I think I would laugh and be like, I would probably turn to my friend like, ooh, that was rough.
Really?
Yeah, I'd be like, that was rough. Like I would feel for him. I would definitely also notice that. That's awkward.
I think he fucked up by being so embarrassed and like running away. Like I'm sure if he stuck around to like talk to him about it, he would have made some friends.
You should have doubled down.
Yeah, yeah. He should have doubled down.
Really just get into it. Really start fucking dancing. Yeah.
And what are the rules to a flash mob? It's a flash mob.
There are rules to a flash mob. You have to know the dance. You can't not know the dance. That's the one rule.
No, I'm saying like you can't be upset if people like. Join in, like they don't know what's happening. They don't know it's a flash mob.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's in the nature of flashing mobs.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's a good point. But I think it would be just like kind of be like, oh, they didn't know. It'd be. I would feel like they would feel embarrassed, and then I would feel a secondhand embarrassment.
This person must have gone to college around the time that we went to college.
Yeah, because that's when flash mobs
were really big.
Totally.
Yeah. But also,
or like the Harlem Shake. So fucking embarrassing.
Yeah. What a psychopath this guy is.
No, honestly, good for him.
I'm gonna be cool. His idea of cool is joining a dance on stage spontaneously.
Yeah. Honestly, good for him.
This guy had no shot.
Yeah. Never had it.
But nobody at that age knew what being cool was.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a few freshman awkward stories. I mean, one time, sorry, I just burped. One time, we had Target night, and it was supposed to be like like second day of college. Like they had a bus that went to Target, and you can buy shit for your dorm, right? Oh, cool. And me and my roommate decided to go, right? And then
is that your all boys college?
All boys college. No, it was Tulane University Roll Wave, baby. Oh, nice. So we were on a bus, we were about to go, and then my roommate, it was like, oh, actually, I'm gonna go like. Talk to my girlfriend on the phone back in the dorm. And so I was like, what? Okay. And he just leaves me. And I was just alone.
Wow.
Alone, nobody to talk to. So I had to make friends. And I felt kind of embarrassed to be sitting alone and just kind of looking around. I didn't have a good smartphone back then. So I was just like, I had one of those like slidey ones. Uh-huh. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
A
sidekick-esque thing. But actually, a dude did sit next to me, and we did get to know each other. But it was kind of an awkward bus ride. Like, hey, what kind of music you listen to? And it was not fun. But I don't know if it's related, but I did feel pretty embarrassed.
No, this guy's story is way more embarrassing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I have another one then. Let's see how embarrassing this is.
Okay.
So it was like Psych 101. A lot of freshmen took it, but also some upperclassmen because they need the credit, right? I remember the professor explaining the grading curriculum, okay? And it's like, this is how you gain extra credit. You get all these extra points this way, right? And then I raise my hand. I go, oh, I don't think that makes sense. I don't think that those numbers add up. Yeah. And he goes, yeah, it does. Like, clearly, the professor has done this many years, has already figured this out, is a STEM professor, knows math.
That's funny.
Right. I'm like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, and he like did the math in front of me, and he was like, do you have any other questions? And I'm like, in my mind, I still didn't get it. I was like, no, all right, whatever. And then, I, in the corner of my eye, I see two upperclassmen look at each other and go, freshman.
What class was this?
Psych 101.
Oh, right.
Yeah. With Dr. Nick Herbert, who actually became kind of a close friend of mine. Not friend, but like he was a professor I ended up liking a lot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So It's chill. But it was pretty embarrassing. I look back on that moment. Less so or more so embarrassing than this? What do you think?
Ooh, I would say
more embarrassed because I'm an idiot.
I would say more.
Yeah, let's go. We did it.
Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah, because this guy got to run away. You had to keep seeing that guy. I
had to sit. Well, not even that. I had to sit there the rest of the class.
Yeah.
No one. Yeah, needless to say, no one talked to me during that class. No one talked to me the whole class. I had no riz.
Yeah.
How about you? Any awkward
freshman year of college?
Freshman year of college.
I remember I wanted to get laid so bad.
Nothing's changed.
I bought the pickup artist.
Yes, let's go.
I
Neil Strauss, I think his name is.
Neil Strauss. Yeah. I was too scared to even attempt to do any of those things, which I guess in the long run is a good thing.
Did you read the book?
I remember parts of the book like negging and peacocking.
Yeah. There's also like a point value system or something, right? Like it's like this. Doing this is like 3 points, and doing this was 2 points. You have to get a total of 10 points. I've never read the book. I want to make that very clear. No, I was obsessed. I was obsessed with pickup artists. I feel like it's so interesting. You know?
Yeah. Did you ever try it or implement it at all?
I think as a high schooler, I was like, this is the coolest thing ever.
That's really what it sort of is marketed towards. Yeah. That's who it's for. And that kind of evolved into the incel red pill kind of thing.
Yeah, totally. Because it I think is implying that a lot of these dudes have no riz and they'll never have riz kind of thing in the fucked up system of men and women. Yeah.
Right. I'm very glad that I was too scared to
do it.
Yeah.
But it was in your head.
Maybe that was just maybe that was just good instinct. It's like this is fucking crazy. Yeah.
Did you eventually get laid in college freshman year?
No.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, were you late?
I was a late bloomer. I don't think it was until junior year until I lost my virginity for sure.
It wasn't my senior year.
Nice.
Of college.
Yeah. It's junior year. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow. Wait, and then when did you graduate college?
Don't worry about it.
And you haven't had sex since.
Yeah.
I do want to...
Oh, all right. I got one.
Oh, yeah.
Hit me. And this is I know this is wrong. I'm going to preface this with...
Oh, boy.
I know.
This is the juicy stuff.
How bad this
Let's
sounds.
fucking go. I also have another cringy college moment, but I want you to go first. Yeah.
So one time I went to this student board meeting.
Okay.
And there was a girl in the meeting that I thought she was cute.
Let's go.
And I wanted to talk to her, but I couldn't muster up the courage to talk to her.
Yeah.
In the meeting.
Yeah.
And so afterwards, I was like, okay, well maybe maybe I'll just catch her after the meeting, and then we could talk about the meeting and just strike up a conversation. But I still couldn't muster up the courage.
Wow.
And so instead of just walking up to her and just making it happen.
Hey,
I tried to manufacture this meet cute where I would follow her and then try and guess her path and then run around.
Oh yeah,
and then
baby.
try and intersect her.
Yep.
Yep. But
yep. You schemed.
I couldn't guess where she was going, so I just followed her around for.
Oh my god,
much longer than you should be following anybody around.
Yeah. This is how stalking happens. They're like, oh, I'm gonna make this shit happen. I'm gonna make this pop off.
Yeah,
It doesn't.
And so I legit think I followed her for 15, 20 minutes. like around the whole campus. And then finally I cut through like a building.
Yeah.
And then we intersected. And then I was like, oh, hey, meeting us two. And then I could see from her face, she knew what I was doing. She clocked me minutes ago that I had been following her because like
Holy
it was
shit.
pure fear.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, and then I saw her face. And I was like, never mind.
Yeah. Oh, nothing.
Yeah. I always regretted that.
Yeah. You think about what is she up to now? Yeah.
I don't know. I
She's
hope
a cop.
I hope she's with somebody who can protect her from guys like
you.
me.
Yeah. You should go. You should go find her. Well, that was pretty bad. That's pretty funny though.
Yeah,
that's pretty funny. I love that. That's a fun story. That's a very common to follow, to manufacture a meet cute, to manufacture like any sort of meeting with a person. You kind of you're like, all right, how can I up my chances to make this as romantic and like easy for me as possible?
You can't do that. You gotta simplify.
Yeah, but then doing it makes it you're adding so many layers.
Oh yeah. I'm just looking at it from her perspective. It's like
what the fuck? Yeah.
She recognized me from the meeting, I'm sure, and knew that I was following her probably the whole time.
Right. This is why it's like fucked up. Like a lot of dudes love the pickup artist because there's no guidebook to be a respectful man. You know what I mean? Like guys just don't know, and all they have is from movies. And like in a movie, guys are just creepy and stalkery.
As shitty and manipulative as like that pickup artist shit is, that would have been way better than stalking her around campus.
Right. Debatably, but yeah. One's like emotional manipulation. So I don't know, maybe hard to say.
Yeah.
Point value system. It's worked for me, but no, I'm kidding. I've never done it. It never will. That seems really fucked up.
But luckily, I never mistakenly joined a flash mob. How embarrassing would that be?
That's funny. Wonder what she's up to nowadays. That's fun.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, in middle school, I've done that before for sure. Like I knew this.
Yeah, but that was like you were like a child. I was a young adult.
Right, but sometimes you don't grow out of it until like, I don't know, 28. You don't really realize. Yeah, I had a friend ask me recently if like, hey, do you know any incels? I think they were like being genuine because they were talking about like online Reddit culture or something. He's like, hey, do you like know any incels? I'm like, I used to, for sure. I used to know a few incels.
Really?
For sure. Oh yeah, who would like complain about women and like not getting laid and stuff. They got like real angry about it.
A lot of Asian guys sort of ride that incel adjacent line.
Totally. Yeah. But that's a whole other pod. We're not going to solve that now. I mean, we can because we're so fucking smart. But
I solved it, buddy.
Yeah, it's getting laid. That'll fix your problems. I was gonna. My awkward story, my cringe story, doesn't really compare to that. But I played ukulele freshman year of college. And,
I think they're pretty comparable. Ukulele.
You're right, pretty cringy. And one time,
what song did you play? That somewhere over the rainbow.
Of course, somewhere. I played that song. Played Banana Pancakes by Jack Johnson. I played Home by Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. You know that song?
Home.
It goes like. Take you home. Home is whenever I'm with you. That song.
No, I don't know that song.
Play that song. It was a hit. It was a hit back in the day.
Did you bring it to parties?
No, I was not that guy. But I would. Here's the thing. I would play it. We had in my dorm like two sides of the dorm, and they had like a connection in the middle, and they had like lawn chairs, like outside. So like you can like lounge outside and hang out in these little like middle areas. And a few times at night, late at night, I would just go and play the ukulele and lay on one of the lawn chairs and just wait for someone to talk to me. And let me tell you, no one ever did, baby. Dude, no one ever talked to me.
That's way worse, dude.
Yeah,
I really thought. Yeah, I thought I'd have the cringe story of this podcast, but I'd much rather be
a creepy
homicidal
guy?
stalker. Potentially than the ukulele guy.
Nah, the ukulele guy was cool.
I think if the girl was that I was following saw you playing the ukulele, she's like, I think I'm going to go with this guy who's trying to murder me.
I'd rather die than, Well, here's the thing. We both were doing it to try to get laid, okay? And it didn't work.
Wow.
For both of us.
Man.
Yeah, I was pretty insufferable, kind of a hipster guy. I guess, yeah.
You got the beanie?
I do have a beanie, but it's cold out. I mean, it was cold out. I'm usually doing this. I'm doing this because my hair is fucked up right now. So, I'm making excuses. I know what I'm doing. Anyway, we got to wrap up soon. It's almost about an hour.
Wow, this flew by.
Do you want to talk about how we do things differently? You want to do like a silver lining, or how do you feel? How do you want to end?
Ooh, okay, man. There's so many blunders this one.
I know, really fucked up.
I guess pre-diabetes. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten that bagel and many bagels before that.
Oh, don't forget about the horchata.
And the horchata. Yeah. I guess if I could redo it, I wouldn't have pre-diabetes. That'd be a good place to start.
I'd be a healthy guy.
Yeah. I think for you, maybe I wouldn't have made that snide comment about.
Yeah, it wasn't
Spotify.
even a snide comment. It was just me thinking it was
that way.
No, not even. I didn't even think of it. I thought it was a joke, and then I just you didn't do anything wrong. I want to make that clear.
I never do. I never do.
You've never made a mistake.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was on me. I should have just let it go.
Yeah,
that's what I should have done.
And as for that woman that I was following, I should have just talked to her at the meeting.
Yeah,
I already had like an organic way to talk to her.
Right. I mean, you can shoot your shot right now. Do you remember her name?
I don't know anything about her. All I know is the fear in her eyes. I think if I saw it again, I'd recognize her.
Yeah. The fear in her eyes. She was like sweating, like, please don't hurt me.
Hey, you're that girl from that meeting.
What meeting?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never been to a meeting. Please leave me alone.
Yeah. I guess silver linings is for that is like how I know that was bad.
Yeah.
It was creepy.
Right.
Yeah. Would I do it again? Maybe. Yeah. But at least now I know I'm being creepy.
Right, but then you would be ready to peacock. You're ready to nag. You're ready to have your point system. You're ready to have. You know the things to do now.
Yeah.
Neil Strauss has taught you.
I'm throwing the whole book at her.
You're Straussian now. You got your Straussian method.
Yeah.
I'm more of a mystery guy. I love that guy. You remember him?
Yes, I do remember.
Dude, I know a lot about pickup.
You seem to know a lot more than I do.
Yeah. They had that TV show on VH1. They lived in a house together. Oh my god, I know so much. I love it. I love knowing about them because they're insane people.
Okay.
We can talk about it later, but we don't do it now. Unless you want to talk. I mean,
I didn't read the whole thing.
Do you want me to do a speed run of what?
No, maybe another time.
It's not that interesting, but it's really fucking interesting.
Yeah.
Not right now. It wouldn't match the theme. Okay. We should sign off. Do you want to sign off, Vic? Do you want to say goodbye to them?
Yeah, okay.
Don't fuck it up.
Goodbye. This is Blunderbuss. Thanks for listening to our podcast. Peace out.
Love you.
Visit your doctor. Get your blood work done. Mm-hmm. Don't eat beforehand.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bye.